Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo!
Everything back on remains to work. Get a drink. I need a drink.
Huh? Toodaloo. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo! Huh? Toodaloo.
Can the stream last more than 5 minutes? Find out now. Hope to God I can.
Cross over. Yahoo! Time for takeoff.
Those abyss witches just now. Were they trying to ambush us?
Well, no, we technically ambushed them. God, I don't know if he does have a vision. Might not yet.
No. They were just digging through these abandoned ruin guards looking for something of value.
She fucking working? Yes.
Oh, is that so? The Traveler here seems to like doing that a lot too. Looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits, you know, that kind of stuff.
They wouldn't be searching for such ordinary objects. In fact, I was nearby investigating precisely because abyss mages often come out from that ruin to explore. They seem to be searching the remains of ruin guards for a certain valuable object to take back. However, they look disappointed, so it would seem they haven't found it yet.
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they were up to?
I certainly don't mean to be merciful towards these monsters of the abyss, but I have a feeling that their plan with this object is of major importance to the entire Abyss Order. One cannot discover the truth behind it through interrogation. Or rather, these Abyss mages likely fear something else, much more than they do a painful interrogation.
Lisa!
Hyman is getting goosebumps thinking about all of this.
All right, we shouldn't waste too much time here. Let's continue our search.
I'm getting goosebumps. Oh shit! This was longer than the previous mission. Thank God.
Let's dance. Go! Hup.
Is it raining? Yes, it is. That's all right. Raining can help. Raining can be a big thing in this game. It can help you a lot. Or it can hurt you if you fight ice enemies. Meteorite. See how he's going? He turns on. Bitch turn on. Give me who doesn't do physical all the time. Oh. Am I gonna drown?
Quit it! Higher, higher, can't find fun! Let's play! Think you can get away? When are gliding these out?
The others stuck on. I should have gone.
Is it my time?
Well, they just pissed her off. Oh, Yenpei died. Oh, you fucker. Well, it changed just a ton.
Here we go. Rod's over.
Big damage. One more combo.
Wow. Besides the Abyss Order, Ruin Guards sure are active around here.
Oh, technically, that's Ruin Hunter. Damn, don't even game knows how to game one.
Seems wherever we find an Abyss Mage hideout, there's often a bunch of Ruin Guards roaming around too. Is that just a coincidence? Or...
They're turning them on, they're using them.
There are no coincidences in the world. Everything is the fruit of seeds planted long ago. Just like your appearance in that tavern. Time is just waiting for those seeds to sprout.
But I only heard about you by chance.
Forget it. Just some needless musings. The connection between the Abyss Order and the Ruin Guards is by no means incidental. Rather, they are both branches that have grown out and up from the same roots below.
If he does have a vision, then he's the only character wearing exotic clothes that doesn't have a vision. If you're a character, you know they have a vision, but just by looking at them. Well, at least they're most likely using one.
branches? Roots? What do you mean exactly?
Both originate from an ancient nation that was destroyed 500 years ago. Khaenri'ah.
Huh? Khaenri'ah? Really? The Abyss Order and Ruin Guards are left over from after the destruction of that nation? Oh.
What?
Speaking of Khaenri'ah, that's really a super ancient name. Oh, right. As your guide, Paimon should explain a bit here. A long time ago, the nation of Khaenri'ah was... Huh?
What?
You have memories of being there. But that's ago.
What?
Is that so? Well,
Fuck, fix your shit. If places will fucking into that. Fuck knows, one of them. Places will look me up. Fuck knows. Ah, yes.
So that's the complete story, huh? Paimon thought that you ran into that unknown
So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your sister from within that meteorite.
Wait, what?
It seems your sister woke up first. But the question is, how long before you?
What?
And then your sister told you that the destruction of Kanria plunged the whole world into chaos, and that you two should leave this world called Tevat?
The destruction of Conria? She said that?
What? What? Since when? This other dialogue comes true. That's what I heard at the time.
That destruction you witnessed, that's history from 500 years ago. It seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed during that period.
I'm pretty sure I could drink alcohol. If I'm over 500 years old, I'm pretty sure I could drink alcohol. Yeah.
Huh. So
Too
your
young.
sister must have understood this world better than you did, because she woke up first.
And it was shortly after that that you encountered an unknown god who blocked your path, so you couldn't escape.
Oh, Paimon knows this part really well.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know anything about Kanria. But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Tevat, you are able to guess that the war you witnessed all those years ago must be the war that ended Kanria. Am I right?
Ah,
No.
if that's the case, you must have been flipping through all sorts of books during our adventure these past few months. Before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to gather a whole bunch of old books from all around Mondstadt and Liyue, but you told Paimon they were useless. So, the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Conria, so you could find your...
What is that? What about the other options? They probably don't mean shit. It's the second most from this land.
Oh, yeah. You can travel around the 7 nations to find the 7. But where can you go to find a nation that was destroyed 500 years ago?
Fuck
I
no.
probably know more about Kanria than both of you. Kanria was a nation without a god. Not because it had a god that died or abandoned them, but because it never had a god to begin with. It was a powerful nation, built purely by humans. An unprecedented, flourishing, and glorious civilization. It was the pride of humankind.
A nation without a god?
Later events unfolded just as you remember. It was all destroyed by gods.
You mean that...
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the world and brought desolation to Kanria. The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed, like a weed removed from the garden of the gods.
Bitch be a god, are you? I'm pretty sure he is. Probably the water one.
How could that be? The history books don't say anything about that.
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our spirits. Let's keep moving. I will tell you more of what you want to know as we continue our search.
I am Bindi. Just ask him now. Can I ask Bindi? No. Okay. No. Okay. Okay.
Huh?
We're king! Yay! Alright, let's kill these bitches. Oh no.
Over there! It's more ruin guards and abyss mages.
Good eye.
Dane was just saying how these ancient machines are from Conria. So, did Conria have a lot of ruins that needed to be guarded?
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. No one called them that 500 years ago.
You will
These
know.
ruin guards were known as field tillers by the people of Conria.
Field tillers? What a strange name.
So much wood.
It's not like you think. Field tiller was just a code name. The people of Conria like to give code names to their weapons. The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood. This is how the field tiller came about.
Fought for with steel and blood? That's an interesting way of understanding killing. Paimon doesn't think it's a very positive interpretation.
After the destruction of Conria, these masterless field tillers went completely out of control. They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually spreading to every corner of Teyvat. Perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time, they found their way to various ruins across the land, where they lie dormant.
That sounds so sad.
Honestly, aiming for 500 years.
Yeah, Paimon thinks you've been doing a real good job of that.
Once you understand more, those details won't mean much to you. But no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the danger they pose. So destroy them all.
Fuck's sake.
Time for takeoff. Let's play.
Go, Barbara. Ouchie.
Go. Time to go.
Oh, now you notice me.
Yahoo!
After
Think
all your
you can
friends
get
are
away?
dead. It's not that strong, they're quite slow. Oh, what was that? That was up. It was you.
Huh? This abyss mage dropped a talisman. Could it be a communication of some kind?
This talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald. But why would an Abyss Mage be carrying it? Perhaps it really does contain information about their operation.
But Paimon can't read the writing on it. Is that the script of Conria?
Engulf the faith of an enemy in flame, and bring glory to Her Highness the Princess.
What? Is that what it says?
Loom of Fate, initial operation. They, the Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. The key word here is Loom of Fate. It seems like they are still launching the operation, or rather, are still conducting preliminary tests.
Loom of Fate? What's that? Is it literally a fate-weaving machine?
Trying to the statue.
From the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting, those eerie ruins are super likely to be related to this fate-weaving operation.
It's your sister!
So, Dane, what message does this talisman contain?
I'm reading it now. An ambitious operation. But some parts are difficult to understand.
How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osile, Overlord of the Vortex.
The Overlord of the Vortex? Do you mean that god in the ocean?
We weren't able to destroy it last time.
Well, what do they want with Osile?
Ooh, can I fight him constantly? Oh, that'd be cool! If I can do that fight constantly. Oh,
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin.
Yeah,
And I also know of the Abyss Order's role in the Storm Terror incident. Though you may not have been aware of it at the time, you were thwarting an Abyss Order operation similar to this one.
Last time it was Venti's old friend. This time it's a huge ancient god. The Abyss Order keeps setting their sights higher and higher.
What are you gonna have
Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osile, just as they did Dvalin?
No. From the contents of the talisman, this operation goes one step further. They won't just corrupt Osile's mind. They also plan to use the ancient technology behind the field tillers to completely transform Osile's body.
Is that even possible?
I don't know.
So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of cybernetic squid god of mass destruction?
The Foundation's already done that. It's called the Broken God. They kind of already done that already. These next games keep getting longer.
Very few people today truly understand the civilization of Khaenri'ah. Though, of course, the accuracy of that understanding itself is difficult to judge. Only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Khaenri'ah. Despite being far from human, they seek out this lost human civilization quite persistently. The talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as a base, attaching Osile's limbs to construct a mechanized god.
I bet this information is wrong. I bet this is all a trick. Like, this is false information. If we go to another one, it's gonna be different.
And the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the Statue of the Seven is the eye of the very first field tiller.
The eye of the very first field tiller? Oh, Paimon gets it! All those Abyss mages are looking for the special eye, right?
It would seem so.
This whole thing keeps getting more complicated. But basically, it all has to do with that eerie Statue of the Seven we saw, right?
Yes. According to the talisman, the eye should be placed in the hands of the defiled statue, thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
It's Celestia from My Little Pony.
Oh boy, the Abyss Order sure isn't holding back with this plan. Since no one knows where the first field tiller is, how about we take the information about the statue as the starting point for our investigation? Yeah, that tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down anyway. Let's go to the cathedral first and ask around. Maybe we'll learn something.
The cathedral.
He's all a fan.
Huh? What's the matter, Dane?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
He's not a fan. I'm curious to see what thing. Oh my god, there's so many achievements. Fake. God, there's so many achievements. I'm so good. not doing this. I don't see a point to do this. Just makes the enemy stronger. You don't get stronger. So, don't wait for me to advance. So, you know, what's the fucking point of me going there unless I have to? It's just that the game's gonna force me. I can kill any boss in the game. As long as it's not the fucking water one. I hate when someone's the balls that heal. Kill those? Yeah, I hope I wipe it. I'll fucking wipe it.
A huge statue, a grandiose cathedral. The people of Mondstadt clearly spent a great deal of resources and energy to construct them.
Yep, for some reason.
But how aware of this was the Animo Archon on receiving this gift? And how much did he give back in return?
None.
Ace doesn't ask for anything in return, though. Does it?
As long as the gods have a clear conscience about it all, there's nothing I can say about it.
Yeah.
Shh! We're about to enter the cathedral! Don't say anything bad about the Animo Archon!
You bitch!
Actually, the Animo Archon is... never mind.
Out of freedom.
I never specifically said I would enter the cathedral. I'll leave you two to mingle with the sisters.
Yeah.
Huh?
What the fuck? This is a kid's game. No, fuck off. This is a kid's game. No.
You are the honorary knight of Mondstadt. They will surely allow you to poke into these affairs with their utmost trust. Having me tag along would only make them suspicious. Correct. And just as our little friend said, I might say something bad about the church at any time. When a non-believer steps onto holy ground, the result is never pretty. I have never received the favor of the gods in the past. I don't see any reason I would need it now, or in the future either. That's enough about that. While we've been chit-chatting, the Abyss Order continues to act.
I bet you. So either you're a god or you are Abyss. By the look of your clothing, I guess he might be Abyss. But he might have left. Due to their bullshit.
Okay, then we'll just go in ourselves and ask around.
I should warn you about one thing. Don't go mentioning the defiled statue inside the cathedral. The Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue. But if they rashly tried anything against the Abyss Order, it would only ruin whatever element of surprise we may have. Also,
shiny.
Meddling in the affairs of the Abyss usually doesn't end well for anyone.
Well, we did. We're alive. I whoop. Oh, I can see. No, he doesn't have one. Weird.
Go into the cathedral and ask around. I'll be waiting out here.
Okay. Wee. Don't believe us holy ground. Me and the boys were walking to a church. Give me about 20 minutes, I'll think of a way better joke at that time. Yo, bitch. I got best, you a bitch.
Go!
Barbara! It's Barbara! Me, Barbara! Remember Barbara?
Honorary Knight! Hi, how have you been? Do you need anything today?
Nah. You bitch.
But I should first make it clear that if you need to borrow the Holy Lyre to Hermel again, we cannot oblige.
It broke.
Seems she hasn't realized it's just an illusion. Oh, we're here to ask some questions about something. Barbara, have you heard about the first field tiller?
What's that? Field tiller. What does it do?
Of course you wouldn't know anything about that. Okay, next question. Has the church ever lost the statue of the seven?
Huh? You're here to ask about that old story? Well, I didn't expect that. That was such a long time ago, barely anyone mentions it nowadays. A long time ago, there was indeed one statue of the seven that disappeared one night without a trace.
Where?
Nearly every member of the church joined the search for it, but it was never found. In the church's records, as you might assume, this incident has been called the Lost Statue of the Seven.
Of course.
Of course?
Nothing? So do you have any other clues? Paimon means any other strange stories?
Oh, well, let me
Sorry,
talk.
Barbara, but we can't tell you about the statue we saw just yet. Like things said outside. It's for your own good.
Other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other unusual incidents are in the church's records. Oh, the tyrant's final fury? No, that's from another time. Probably unrelated.
The tyrant's final fury?
Oh, this refers to a time of great danger that engulfed old Mondstadt, the place now known as Storm Terror's lair. Many, many years ago, there was a time when balls of fire would rain from the sky whenever anyone approached old Mondstadt.
Balls of fire raining from the sky? How terrifying!
People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms, so they referred to it as the tyrant's final fury. This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. No one was ever able to solve it. It just gradually ceased on its own. Right. Later, the theory of the tyrant's final fury became less probable in the eyes of the church. Common reasoning dictates that the god of storms wouldn't shoot fireballs. Perhaps it was something else that caused the disaster. Anyway, this incident might not be related to the lost statue of the seven, but I just can't think of any other strange incidents that might be.
It's okay. Thanks anyway.
There's that pointless word, thank you, again. I can never get used to hearing it.
Oh, Rosaria, it's you.
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters again.
Those monsters?
Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the Storm Terror incident?
Wasn't that the Abyss Order? They're at it again?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing great unrest among the wolves. Could it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas? As for what purpose, I can't say for certain. Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom. I must also begin to make a move myself.
Then I will go as well.
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work with the clergy.
What the fuck is the clergy?
You're also a member of the clergy.
What the fuck's the clergy? I never heard that word.
Right. We'll go give Master Jean a hand.
Oh, okay. If the honorary knight will be there, then... But please, everyone, be careful. May the animal Archon protect you all.
May the animal Archon protect you all. Alright, let's go, Barbara. instructions heard, but I was going anyway. Father don't give two little shits. So she mentioned it going down a bit, luckily. Keeping an eye on her. There's a big delay on it. Yeah, man, with the cathedral. That's a fucking big delay.
I see. Has the Abyss Order already launched a new operation? This could very well have something to do with the defiled statue. We should go as well.
But what is the Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for anyway? Are they looking to do the same as they did with Dvalin? Not again!
Who would take care of it?
That's not likely. Unlike Osile, who was just suppressed, Andreas died long ago.
Who?
Today, it is just his spirit that stands guard over Wolvendom. The Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of Andreas in an attempt to garner some information from one of the Animo Archon's old companions.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. Probably did, to be honest. Lost the statue. How the fuck do you lose a statue? Oh my god. How the hell do you lose an entire statue? Huh? Like, what? Fucking both are. Hello.
Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
Abyss Order, nothing! Nothing! Stop the show, they're dead.
There sure are a lot of enemies around here.
A lot of tangos.
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are. Fits the Abyss Order's style.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm not going any further.
Oh, why not?
Huh? Why not? Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
He's an anti-furry. A rare species. He will lead us to victory.
It has nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet he willingly became a servant of the Seven. I cannot possibly agree with his actions. I don't desire any interaction with him. Besides, you're the one people like. I'm less likable. There's nothing special about gods anyway. It's just my opinion, but a word of advice. Always be on your guard when around gods. You shouldn't place too much trust in them. But at the same time, don't go too far in the opposite direction. Don't go trying to overthrow them or hunt them down.
You and Kuchin will get along very well. Just saying, you and Kuchin, you still get along very well. Yeah, I'll see if I can. And make sure.
Even if the god in question is your sworn enemy.
Don't trust them and don't hunt them. That's some awkward advice.
Well,
Does Dane hate them or is he protecting them?
Lest I repeat the failings of my forebears.
and for fuck's sake. It's working, good.
I will... is the reason the Abyss Order now seeks to destroy the nations watched over by the Seven. Well, enough chit-chat. We should get back to business. I will go take care of the remaining Abyss Order members in the area. Try and keep your visit with Boreas brief. Afterward, let's meet at the entrance to Wolvendom.